Hi, how you doing, my people? I just wanted to remind you that it doesn't matter if it's a new year or not. It's just calendar. Another day. Just another day. Dust to done. But we need honesty, integrity, and truth. How did anybody ever miss that? The blogger that came out to say we were paid to disparage the name of Davido, to make his life miserable, to blackmail him and his family, his wife. How do you guys live with yourselves? No wonder Nigeria has become what it is. You cannot say the honest truth. You don't deal with one quanta before you rush into another. You think this is a cruise? Life is not a cruise. You're playing games with people's lives. The guy said, our Mary, 4 of us, 4 big, huge influencers in Nigeria were paid. 4 big influencers were paid to disparage the name of Davido. You know, I was at Faji Bar and Grill tonight, and I said to my brother, Olakunle Omiyale, I said, Talo le biru omo yi? Who can have a son like Davido and pray that he falls? I mean, look at every single one of his videos. You can see that there was effort. There were efforts. Not there was effort. There were efforts put into it. Everything that you parents are praying that your children would ever be they lawyers, doctors, engineers, and don't underestimate the power of music and artistry. Does it even matter the profession? How could anybody gather together, the biggest influencers? For you to be an influencer, a Nigerian influencer, you would have had followership. People who trust you and believe in the things that you do. And there were people, or there was a person gathered in secret to pay. Do you know what 2.45 million naira is? Most of you don't know the value of money because most of you 419 ojukokoro ole. Even the work that you do, you don't appreciate. You keep reaching out for things that are higher than you, that in running on you never debe, because you don't deserve to. Tonight, this early morning, it's about 3 o'clock. Davido, tori Ọlọ́run bàbá mi, ó dẹjọ́, ọmọ ló jẹ́ fún mi. I wish there was a way you could fish out those who paid those 4 people to disparage your name. Because you have the power, you have the platform, you have the followership, láti fi wọ́n ṣẹ̀sín, so that they will not come for people that are not as strong, as reputable, as pedigreed as you are. The problem with the world is you keep letting go of the people that do these crazy things. So that way they have the chance to gather more damages. Because you now leave them to roll down to those that are not as strong as you. I celebrate you, Choma. You made a wonderful choice. I celebrate you, Davido. Mo ń fi ẹ́ tọrọ lójoojúmọ́. Ọmọ tó dání, ó ti ṣe wàhálà rí, ó ti ṣe ìjọ̀gbọ̀n rí, like every single one of us. But now, when I look at you, I see brilliance. I see intelligence. I see art. I see value. Oh, Deniya o. Ọlọ́run á tẹ̀lé fún ìyá ẹ níbikíbi tó bá wà. Ọmọ tó fi ń tọrọ ni ẹ́. Olóríire ọmọ ni ẹ́. I don't care what people say. I want Tony or Tony Babalaye won't shit that joy. She said the problem with our society is we're too big to appreciate those that are doing right. And there are a lot of them. Kiss Daniel, even Besheni Bonaboy Yak Bata Oshegbuwe, is still a good man. We have a lot of good African sons. A lot. The problem is we are so competitive that we keep overlooking giving honor to whom it's due. Regardless of whatever Nigeria is going through, our great sons, our great daughters need to. Now, I was telling somebody at the club tonight, I said, do you know, I don't know even if Tiwa knows, that Bills, Daniel, Official Bills, actually designed Tiwa's first or second album. That album he did. He's been very humble about it. There are lots of people doing great things for people on the cover, on the G. And I want to use this opportunity to again thank so many of our sons and daughters that are kind. Tejo àwọn tó fẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé tí wọ́n nìkan ló dá. I was watching as Tiwa sang that a beautiful song. One day somebody's song will find me. Tiwa Enyone. You know, when I talk about the people and the things that I know, somehow it looks almost ridiculous because my life doesn't speak that. Tunji Balogun, your first husband, Papa Momo, when we were in California rolling together. And I'm reminiscing tonight because our lives deserve honor. I remember those days I used to sit with Tola Fashino and with Uncle Wale Bucknor and Jabita Intercontinental at his hotel in Ikeja with Fela, Hat Halade, John Chukwu. Who knew that these people would become history? If you know real America, you mean anything to anybody. That's life. Use your time well. Monati onisi Michael Kriko. Mikey. Yeah. Time na money, oh. Time na money. Use your time well. No waka waka. No gossip gossip. No spoil another man. Use your time well. Do better thing. Money no they fall from heaven. Do better thing. Money go for her. Not true what I tell you so. A lot of you young ones will stand in years to come. And you would wish that you had appreciated the people that you were with, the times that you were in. And I'll tell my what, Ibao, when I tell them the stories of where we've been, the things we've done, they don't understand, they never will. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ká gbénú ìṣẹ́ pé tán ṣe. It is well. I just want to resonate with you that we're turn out. Then say Happy New Year. No, not everybody feels like that with you. Not necessarily because things are that bad, but because we understand the way this life works. Everything has been commercialized. New Year is just a new calendar. If you had issues last year, it will transfer to this year because you have not attended and resolved it. You understand? There are lots of things that are going on that a lot of people don't understand. So we pray that God will give us understanding of heart, the kindness and mercy, because most often if the whole of Houston goes into the ground. I want to continue. Let's just be understanding, kind, and merciful to one another. What you see now is not what a lot of people used to be. And no, I know that when I went to one of the stores today and the lady was telling me how she had inherited this, inherited that, the only thing that annoyed me about her, I didn't disregard or disrespect what she used to be, which is what or why some of you are so wicked. Because it is so you threw it away, you lost it, the chances was gone. And there is still more room for those that are willing to self-destruct. But if you're one of those people who realize that you live by the grace of God, and that it is not in your heart to do evil, money no be water. Money no go ever till the ending of the world, of the earth come. Money will never be water. When people say money na water, it upsets my spirit because I know the lie. To get money, people have done rituals. To get money, people have killed their own children. To get money, people have sacrificed their husbands and betrayed trust. How could money be water? Respect money. Appreciate kindness and goodness. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything that is happening in this world today is because some people need money, or some people think they have given what they haven't gotten back. Or won't ever take back seat. I know that because people plan to dupe you. Yeah, your pastors and your imams and your spiritualists, all the shelai. But in order to make you release what you have easily, Mwama fenu shata wo. Mwa sọ fún yín pé kò matter. Mwama quote scriptures fún yín. But ìyálà yàtà ló lè gbélé ayé yìí láì ní owó. Láìsí owó. Mo dẹ̀ ń sọ fún yín, iṣẹ́ kọ́nà fi ń ṣe, ìwé kọ́nà fi ń ṣe. Even though we have to educate ourselves and work hard, but that is not the solution. The solution is you seeing me. Me seeing you. Ẹni tó ní kó dẹ̀ wò ṣùṣù kó ṣe fẹ́ni tí ò ní. Kẹ́ni tán ṣe fún yẹn kóun náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣe fóun, kó fi humility yẹn ṣe fẹ́lòmíì. Connectivity and continuity. Òun náà fi ṣe. Do you get my point? Tí gbogbo wa bá kú lénìí, kò sí nǹkan kan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn tó kù máa continue. People are more desperate. Nǹkan tó ti kàn yín láyé yín lógun mọ̀. Because I cannot come and die mentality ni gbogbo yín gbé kiri. You are going around in life saying I cannot come and die. Most people, inú wọn ò dùn, wọ́n ń jẹ sugar ni. Ìwọ nìkan kọ́ ló ń ṣe. I don't know how to tell you. Àwọn tí mo kàwé jùlọ, tí mo dára jùlọ lẹ́wà, tí mo níwà jùlọ, wọ́n ṣe, wọ́n make, wọ́n ṣoríire, wọ́n fi lé wọn, wọ́n fi mansions wọn, wọ́n fi mọ́tò mèremère wọn. Nobody knows the calculation. Iṣẹ́ kọ́. Ṣé rí ayé àwọn òwe bàbá wa náà sọ pé iṣẹ́ lògùn iṣẹ́? No, mi ò sọ pé kò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́. Iṣẹ́ lóòótọ́ òun ògùn ní iṣẹ́. Ògùn iṣẹ́ àánú tó kún iṣẹ́ tá a ṣe ló ń jẹ́ iṣẹ́ lògùn iṣẹ́. Múra sí iṣẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi, àní ṣe lásán. Iṣẹ́ la fi ń di ẹni gíga, ẹni táànú bá tì. Tàbí tá a bá lẹ́ni nígbẹ́jọ́ tá a lè fẹ̀yìntì. Àfi tọ́lọ́run bá ṣe àánú sí. Mo sọ pé ibi tí àánú ní láti ṣe ní ayé wa ó pọ̀ ju bá ṣe fún ní credence fún. Aṣẹ́wó á dẹ̀ máa fẹ́ president. Ọmọ tó ń bí nílé tó dáa, tó níwà tó dáa, tó níṣe tó dáa, á dẹ̀ máa fẹ́ jàgùdà. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló mọ̀ àárín yẹn. We just do what we need to do, right? That's your girl, Elizabeth Adela. She is saying, I don't know the calculations anymore. Mo surrender mathematics yẹn 1 + 1 ti di 20. Àfààní Olúwa la need láti mọ̀, láti képe, láti ṣe òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ inú kan. Wisdom. Gbogbo criteria yẹn pọ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa gbúrọ̀ tanra wa. Àánú ló gbé ẹ débi tó dé o. Kò ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ṣe nìkan. Àánú ló múlé ẹ tó. Kò ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ṣe nìkan. Àánú ló mọ́kọ ẹ. Ọlọ́run dédé yàn fún ẹ. Òun ló mú ìgbéyàwó yín dúró o. Àánú làwa tá wà níbi tó dáa là ń láti máa fi wo àwọn tó wà níbi àṣìṣe. Àánú. But if anybody comes for your business, for your job, for your livelihood, fight dirty. Fight, struggle to maintain that. I'm telling you, no stays in poverty. Let him go back to the goddess. Whatever it takes, you give it. Because it's almost like all over the world, the government is sleeping. Àánú Olúwa kó máa bá wa gbé ní gbogbo ìgbà gbogbo tọmọtọmọ. K'Ọlọ́run pàṣìṣe wa rẹ́ ẹni tó bá mọ̀ ni. But you're still in the blackmailing business, trying to wear Peter for Paul. Ọlọ́run ò lè gbàdúrà o. Ìwọ nìkan kọ́ ló desperate. I'm saying with all my steeds and my education and my life, mo ṣì ń wojú Ọlọ́run ni. K'Ọlọ́run sọ education mi dòwò. Mo rí pé ó ti ṣe fáwọn kan síwájú mi. Ohun tó dẹ̀ ṣe tàná, a ṣe tiwa tó wà léni. It's scary. It's very scary to be straight, but it is possible. May God surround us with those that get the vision that God has given us. But on a more serious note, kindness needs to flow. I am begging the world, kindness needs to flow. Please, forgive those that you have done for Tong Badawa. In the Bible, it said none of them came back to say thank you. I'm not even talking about new goodness or kindnesses. No, for those that used to do for you, that have once done for you, go back and appreciate. All the goodnesses I want to be done gidi shemo. Go back today for the sake of your children and those that are in the world looking for a place to go, for a place lati pass. Go back. This video, this broadcast is just about you going back to all the people that have ever done you goodnesses and mercies, shown you any altar of kindness. Go back. This is a reminder to go back. Say thank you to those that have ever helped you. Please. All the good people are dying and they're becoming transformed into wickedness because you didn't go back to say thank you. Even if you went, all they will ever say is, oh no, don't worry, don't worry. But the fact that you came back to say thank you is a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. 2026 magbonogon. Because gbogbo àwọn tó sùn tẹ́lẹ̀ ti jí. Gbogbo wọn ti jí. Kò sí sàkámàǹjẹ, kò sí story, nothing, no lies that you can tell. Ẹni máa kú máa kú. Ẹni máa kú máa kú. But when you see people that are doing better than you, tó ń gbé nǹkan tó dáadáa ní, the last thing you want to do is hate them. I can't believe how you use your money to bribe people to destroy other people. Okay, lo mama lo Davido, ẹlẹ́dàá ìyá ẹ̀ á máa jà fún ẹ. Ẹlẹ́dàá bàbá àwọn olólùfẹ́ ẹlẹ́dàá wa máa jà fún ẹ. Àwọn tó fi lé tó fọ́nà tó fi tọ́ ẹ láti rí jẹ láti rí mu wọ́n máa jà fún ẹ. Doesn't matter what people say, gbogbo wa náà là ń ṣẹra wa. But there's a way to correct than to destroy. Tá a bá ṣẹra wa kò ń ṣe láti bá yára wa jẹ́. Because tó bá fẹ́ pa mí, gbogbo agbára tí mo ní ni máa lò fún ẹ. Á wá dàbí ẹni pé mo ti wọ́n press ẹ nínú ìyà. Sùúrù ó ṣe pàtàkì. Sometimes, we offend people and we just go on our merry way. And somehow God touches their heart and they come back and make restitution. That is part of the spirit of humility. Ẹni tó bá jù ní lọ, ó lè jù nínú. And instead of you concentrating on destroying your enemy, perhaps it is time for you to start concentrating on healing from the wound and going to another level. I never pray for God to bring down my enemies. I always pray for God to uplift me above them. Stop concentrating on making sure that those that have hurt you pay in blood and kind. Concentrate on you healing and going to a higher place. Don't you logo erara. Get your prayers right. You understand? That ex-husband, that ex-boyfriend, that whoever it is that has offended you, stop concentrating and waiting to cammerize them. Instead, focus on you. Kò fi wọ́n lẹ̀, kò dẹrùkú sí wọn lójú, kò move on ahead. Vengeance is of the Lord, not of us. Ẹ máa máa wo àwọn tó make up tó like fàájì tó ń ṣayé wọn bí ẹni tí ò mọ Ọlọ́run tó pẹ́. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gbé Bíbélì dání, ègún lẹ fi ń ṣẹ́ fúnra yín, tẹ́ rò pé fi ń ṣẹ́gun fésù. Because you haven't forgiven first before you're asking for restoration. You forgive for your sake. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa kó sí wọn lọ. You stay under the shadow of the Almighty. Bí mọ́lọ́n, ìgbẹ̀yìn á dùn. You understand what I'm saying? Because Ọlọ́run tá ń wò lókè, He shines His sun. God shines His sun on the good and the evil. Or do you, when you go out, you see some people that are not covered by the clouds? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fúnra wa. Wickedness inú yín lẹ fẹ́ fi ṣèdájọ́ fẹ́lòmíì. Ọlọ́run ò dẹ̀ ní gbà fún yín. Ọlọ́run ò ní gbà fún yín. Àánú, àánú, àánú ni mo rí gbà wẹ̀. I saw something and somebody said, how could this guy, a millionaire, and it has happened several times, how could he commit suicide with all the money and everything? Take care. Your attitudes affect a lot of people. But tonight, ó yà mí lẹ́nu ni o, pé àwọn olórí burúkú aláìlóríire aláìṣe dáadáa kan lè wà ń kọ̀rọ̀ tó lè sọ up to 2.5 million fún 4 influencers láti bà orúkọ Davido jẹ́. Fún kíni? Ojú ọ̀run fẹ̀ pé ká má fara gbára. But látayédáyé láti máa wà láàrin those that do better than us and those that will do better than. 2026 yìí, ó máa láàrin ni, ó máa gbóná gan. Anybody will say you no go get way, go. You need to stand, stop, and make sure that they're destroyed before you move on. Ageko ijo si o. Fight for your business. Fight for your name. Fight for your reputation. You got to, because that's all you got. Your girl, Elizabeth, at your love show. You real. I love you.